Okay, the third thing and final thing that I'm going to talk about is why we care, and this is a little bit more out there, but I think it could have huge consequences, is what I call the silent cousin of global warming. This is ocean acidification. So again, I'll use my real high-flying technical words. We put a bunch of CO2 into the atmosphere, about 40% gets sucked up by the ocean, and through a whole bunch of chemical processes, it turns the ocean more acid. The ocean before the Industrial Revolution was about pH of 8.0, basically. We're now down to about 7.9, 7.9 something, 8 to 7.9. What's the big deal? Sounds like that much. Well, one, it's a logarithmic scale, just like the Richter scale, so it's kind of more than that. And there's nothing magic about it. But the deal is we have changed the acidification of the ocean more in the past 150 years than it changed in, as best we can tell, about 100,000 years. So the critters, again, technical term, have gone and evolved to living in a pH of 8. And all of a sudden, in like bang, like that in terms of evolution, we have shifted that environment. So how's that all going to play out? And I know you've got some researchers and professors working on that because we got into fairly detailed conversations this afternoon. But I think the bottom line is we don't really know how that's going to impact the whole ecosystem. But if it turns out to be bad, then you have to ask yourself, where do the 1 billion, with a B, people who today get their source of protein from the ocean, where are they going to get their food from? Where are they going to get their protein from? And how much stress does that put on agriculture, especially if rainfall patterns are changing and further stressing agriculture? So that's, where do I see that as far as the Navy? It becomes a national security issue. It becomes an instability issue. It becomes an accelerant to places that are already unstable. And ultimately, we believe the Navy and the Department of Defense will be called to go and try to stabilize. So that's why